Hi, this is Aria McKenna, and I'm here with Reel-LIIFE, a program from the Long Island International Film Expo. And I'm here with Janet Russell, and I'm going to let her introduce herself and all the wonderful, amazing things that she seems to have her fingers in these days.
Thank you, Aria. I met you last year here, I believe, and we had a nice conversation.
Now we're switching roles
I
right
interviewed
now.
you, I think, last year for the show. Well, yes, I've like many hats, I guess you could say. Okay, I'm an intuitive. I'm a spiritual medium. I've done a few movies, and I think I'm bitten by the film bug now. I did A Cry from Within with Eric Roberts and Kathy Moriarty. I was actually the spiritual medium that they brought in, and I ended up being an extra, which was fun. And the house was actually haunted. I did. We were just talking about some of the other ones. I did Ready to Run, which was actually here. I was, an extra in that, where I was bringing in the ones that weren't the zombies. Okay, with Victoria Toko. She's fabulous, great
So
singer.
everyone keeps wanting to bring you in and give you screen time. Then, huh?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's fun. And then I did. I actually started out doing. Let me see. I think the name of the hip hop video, which I laugh every time I think about it, was "She's on Fire" with Prince Malik. That's what literally started me in this whole field, of doing the extra work and whatever. And then I just did Remember Me, and I actually played a spiritual medium in that. And then I did Fair Market Value with Judy Paz. That's coming out, and By Blood with Deborah Marcus.
So, how many movies have you played a spiritual medium in now? Then.
The spiritual medium, I basically really just played that one that the Remember Me.
Okay.
I actually was a deceased aunt of Diana Durango, which is hysterical because when I first met her, I met her on the she was Fair Market Value. I met her there, and we just seemed to click. And I gave her a reading because that's what that's what I do,
Yeah.
and I just felt like just the energy was so we were right on target. Actually, you saw my television show that you can actually see the interview, and it was funny because I had said to her, my last words were, "I'm going to see you sooner than later." The very next day, I get called to be on Remember Me. And then I talked to Deborah, and we talked about me, being part of By Blood. I was just an extra, and she's on that. So three, and she's fabulous. She's a fun lady. She's just so, she's down to earth, and she's real, and the energy is so beautiful,
Awesome.
and she's so great.
And you're involved in animal rescue as well, right? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, actually, I love animals. I have 5 cats right now, and for many years, I've been doing a lot of fundraisers for Save a Pet and Guardians of Rescue and Ken Animal Shelter, any of them. I just did one for Spirit's Promise, a horse rescue out east, and they were looking for a spokesperson. So they know I know half the world. At my age, I think I almost know the whole world. But I thought about Debbie Twist, and Debbie, I mean, she's just like I am. She's got 18 animals. So I called them and I said, hey, Deb, So we were out a couple of weeks ago, and we met with the people from the Spirit's Promise. We're going to hopefully do a documentary about the horses. They've got 20 horses. Sad to say, a lot of people are not aware, but a lot of these horses, unfortunately, once they're finished with them, they become dog food. And when I heard that, and they're beautiful. In fact, a couple of the horses she's got, one is a grandchild, grandparent, whatever they say, of Seattle Slew. And that was a very famous horse many years ago. And there was another one, but I don't remember the name of it. But it was a pretty. So I had talked to Debbie, and I said, "Look, Deb, I know how you love your animals. They're looking for a spokesperson. So she's going to be the spokesperson now for Spirit's Promise Horse Rescue out in Baiting Hollow. She's going to be for Save a Pet, which she wanted to take home one of those puppies there, and Guardians of Rescue. And Guardians of Rescue is fabulous because what they do is when the servicemen are over in Afghanistan, they literally bring home the dogs for them. So amazing. Also, another little plug for Marissa. I love this girl that did Grace.
Oh, yes.
She was fabulous. And Dory Schofield, who has Save a Pet, she's got another a foundation called a Dan's Foundation. Her son sadly passed away a couple of years ago from a drug overdose. So I'm trying to get her connected, but maybe to become a spokesperson there of someone who did beat it. You know, so the mind's always going. You know, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, you're really busy.
and
And you have your own show. You four shows. Okay, so you're incredibly
explain the spirits within, where we go to haunted venues, because I do work with Eastern Suffolk Paranormal, and I do go to, you know, I connect with those on the other side. You know, that's I love doing that, and I bring a lot of closure. I also do a lot of fundraisers for the fire departments and stuff. Raise thousands for them and the animal rescue and special needs kids. But the shows I have is Beyond the Unexplained. The other one is The Spirits Within, where we go to haunted. The other one is When Spirits Connect. And I have a new one called Close Encounters, because I had a UFO experience. So, and we're in the process of hopefully, you guys will be the first to know it, we're going to be doing hopefully a pilot. And it was so amazing because I had Sean Young on my show last week, and we started talking, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she said, "Do you believe in UFOs?" And I'm looking at her like, oh my God, that's how I got started. And I had said to her when I interviewed her, what would you have done if you weren't an actress? Now, you know, she's done over 80 films. She's fabulous. I love this lady. And she said, I would have been a therapist. And like 2 seconds later, she comes out with, do you believe in UFOs? And I'm like, I need to do something, because the lady that regressed me, she had worked with Bud Hopkins, who is now passed, and John Mack. And when Dr. Mundy passed away, she left me all of her material. And this needs to be the real X-Files. So I want to see if Sean, well, we talked about it, hopefully will play Dr. Jean Mundy. So there's a lot on the horizon.
Fascinating. There's definitely a lot. Yeah. Yeah, very, very interesting. And yeah, you and I have some stuff to talk about the UFOs too. Yeah, that's no, the first experience I had in Los Angeles actually was on the set of a UFO docudrama. Really? And it was fascinating talking to the experts there and the stories. Yeah, there's a lot more to it than people.
Well, mine happened in 1962, so I'm written up in a few books. I did a special for the Japanese many years back. I was pregnant with my youngest daughter at the time. I have an implant in my arm. She was born with an implant in the back of her leg, and that's what actually opened me up to my psychic ability. Long story. We could go on forever.
We could go on forever.
And, the whole thing. But I love what I do. And I'm 75 now, and I tell everybody I'm really 57. I'm the same age as my son. I reversed my age. But I love it. So anyway, if they want to get in touch with me, can I give a little plug on how to contact me?
Oh, please.
All right, cool. Okay, it's JanetRussellPresents.com. That's my website. They can email me at rosebudsjanet@msn.com. They can call me. My life's an open book. Just don't call after 9 o'clock at night. I like them to call between 9 and 12. And my home number is 631-654-3353. If I'm not there, just leave a message, or they can email me what it's about. And I do private sessions. I do group sessions. I'm all over the place. Wonderful. But I love it.
Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're a blessing.